So guys, we are here for the end of season review. The league is just about to reset, so it's time to just see how we ended this season in all the aspects. We're going to work our way up. So financially we've got 182k in the bank now. That was after the solidarity payments, etc. So hopefully a decent pre-season, possibly some transfer player movement, etc. might help us out financially. There's a lot of staff leaving shortly as well, so there's going to be a massive turnaround in terms of that. So we'll see exactly how it goes. I mean, you'll see here staff wages 107k this month, player wage only 95. That's going to massively change, massively. So hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. Board wise, still untouchable, which is nice. Nothing else really to say here. We've currently got 11 staff, only advised 9, but I'd like to say so many are going to be leaving. Club wise, so we've got new kits are going to be coming for the next episode. 2.5 star. Finances are now okay. We now valued at 2.2 million instead of 0. And I am still not on any list. So yeah, whatever. Screw you. Transfer wise, I'm trying to look on a few players, but offered this guy a trial, for example, but there's nothing else to show you really. Hopefully he'll be interested in coming in. His balance is a bit low. In terms of the youth, the only people who I'm really watching out for next season is this guy, Ian Stewart. Hopefully he's going to do well next season in the youth team. And also this guy, according to my staff, could be impressive, so definitely worth watching out for. No one in the 21s at the minute. In terms of the main squad, let's work our way through them in the old special way. So, if we remove the warm-up cups, so 217 shots faced, 78% save accuracy. So saves tipped 17, saves parried 61, 92 held on to, 74% pass completion. He made 4 mistakes, none leading the goals. Reece had a really good season, finished in the League 1 Team of the Year. The next person is Janne Ruskinen, obviously came in as potential backup, potential future talent. Didn't do amazing, 58% shot completion on target, 77% pass completion, 15 out of 135 crosses, and only a 55% tack completion, so he's a bit of a weak link in the team on the left wing this season, but hopefully he can develop. I still have a bit of hope for him. The next one is the man, someone we missed massively in the playoffs, was achieving 72% pass completion, 4 out of 63 crosses completed. Then we go into his defensive work. 83% tackle completion, 325 interceptions, but he did make over 100 mistakes. So we need to look into all this stuff and see exactly why is it happening. Next one is Lee Simpson, the man, the legend. 44% shot accuracy, that's pathetic. 78% pass completion, that's quite nice. 60% tackle completion. He made 114 interceptions, 70 mistakes, none leading the goals, 2 crosses completed. So I would like to see him do a bit better at that. 3 man of the matches. An average rating of 7.27 as well, which is nice. And he covered 8.2 miles per 90 minutes. Next one's Kevin Smith. He's leaving us at the end of the season. He never impresses me enough to stay in the team, guys. So, yeah, he's going. Next one is Arnie, someone who my board say is not as good now. Now, he was out injured for so long, so that could be a factor. But as you can see, very average ratings this year, nothing compared to last season, but he didn't play many games, so we're just going to give him time, see how he does next season for us. The next one is Billy Wade, is somebody who he's asking for a new contract, but I don't think he's going to get one. Especially when you... Sorry, my chair is bouncing all over. Especially when you look at... he's 31. He has 74% pass completion, 63 tackling, 64 crosses out, 569, 7.52 average. He's covering 8.7 miles per game. He's not a bad player. He doesn't do too bad. He fairly impresses me, but he's just getting to that age now, guys. He's 31. his stats are going to decline next season, I would assume. If they don't, I might give him another year, but currently he's probably going to be leaving us. The next one is Ian Burton. Now, you can see here, 45% shot accuracy is pathetic for a striker, so that is something he has to work on. 75% pass completion, 36% tackle completion, that's a bit poor. Average range 7.16, 7.3 miles distance covered per games. Now when you see here, he scored 13 goals, 7 assists, that's not too bad. But I do hope he can develop, and obviously he has just signed a new contract. The next one is Paul Carroll. He was on loan, and he's more than likely going to be coming back next season. His head ratio is 65%, but my defence also has really poor heading ratio, or one person in there always does. So I'm unsure at the minute defensively what I'm going to do. I'm considering bringing in 2 new centre-backs, but I'm not too sure, guys. I'm going to have a think about that before the new season kicks off. Next one's Gavin Clark. Bear in mind he's only 16. 84% tackle completion, 72% pass completion, and he can even strike a ball. He made no mistakes. He made no mistakes leading the goal, 58 mistakes in total, 214 interceptions. He is a player who I really do have a lot of hope for. Only winning 59% of headers, but again, nobody seems to do well with that. Next one is Bram, the man, the legend. 78% pass completion, 68% tackle completion, 8 miles per game, 7.37 average, 61% headers completion. He's just genuinely a great player. 7 goals, 7 assists, superb. 3 penalties. No man of the match awards, which is weird. Next one is Dave Evans. He only played the 3 games for us, so not worth going into really. But he did fairly well for the under-21s. He's probably going to get a chance in the first team next year. Again, a youngster who came in. No chance of playing this season really. He only played the 7 games. Again, he's just somebody who I think can develop fairly well. So we'll just keep a close eye on him. And let's see how he does when he turns 18, 19, etc. So the next one is our backup keeper. Again, he only played the 6 games, but 91% shot completion save, 7.33 average. I think he deserves more football next year, so he's probably going to get it. Next one, he kind of got picked up a few more games near the end of the season. 88% tackle completion, 59% header completion. He's not a bad defender. When you look at his tackling's only 8, but I think the rest of the stats kind of cover him and make him a fairly decent defender, guys. So hopefully he can continue to develop for us. Okay, the next one is Chris McCarran. Now, if you remember, I sent him out on loan to Wimbledon just to get him some first-team football. He's a great player. He's got good tackling, good passing. He's fairly decent in the air. He deserves to play more, and I'm probably going to try to start him in a few more games. And I'm not too sure because I've got 2 really good right backs. So at the minute it's kind of just about rotation, and that shows I need to rotate more. Skip over him. The next one is Andy Morgan. So 8 goals in all competitions, 2 assists, 38% shot completion, 76% pass completion, 26 tackle completion. Not good enough, but he stepped up near the end of the season. So can he continue to develop? I think so. His mentals and physicals are superb. So definitely for this level, he is a great player, and I do look forward to him being in our squad next season. Next one is Munro. Now this is somebody I'm really unsure about. 85% tackle completion, 64 pass completion, so that's quite poor. Only won 55% of headers, and that's the issue, guys. I know it's only 5%. 5% less than what others did, but it's not acceptable. He needs to step up. He needs to just become that little bit better. So hopefully he can continue to develop. He's only 22, but we'll keep a close eye on him, just see how he develops over next season. The next one is and he is going to be leaving us. He's just not doing it, guys. No goals in his 10 appearances in total. The next one is our other right back. So after McCarran, we've got Palmerson, and he played the 31 games. 85% tackle completion, 76% header completion, 73% pass completion. I'm almost considering moving him into centre back. That was one of my thoughts. Could he play centre back and play it well? And I do think he could. So it's something I'm considering for next season. I'll have to have a long think about that. So the next one is our advanced playmaker, Kevin Pettifer, 79% pass completion. 3 goals, 6 assists. He's a great player, but he holds a lot of value. And in the squad we've currently got, value is important, so I might end up moving him on. 7.8 average, though, kind of screams we should give him a chance. How many games has he played for us? He's played 81 games, and all the way through these 81 games, I've always looked at his value and thought we should maybe sell him. So it's still something I'm considering. He didn't really play many games, Redgrave, so we're going to James Reed. Again, a player who, according to my assistant, etc., is just not good enough. Now he has an 83% header completion for defensive midfielder, 78% pass completion, 81% tackle completion, 7.16 average rating. He is 25. His mentals, his physicals, and his technicals in the role he plays are fantastic, and he's just a superb player. He's 2 appearances away from 300 for us guys. So balls to what my assistant says, he's playing. Next one's Rory Ring. He just did not play many games this season. Still a really good tackle completion. Heading is the issue. When he plays, we don't win as many in the air. And then we're back to Reese. So that's the squad. As I've said, I think defensively we need to massively improve, and that's something we need to look into in pre-season. A backup fullback on both sides is something I desperately need, because Clark is still so young. He's not ready to throw a 16-year-old in there. I think a new advanced playmaker in the middle is needed, a new left winger is needed, and possibly a backup striker. So I think it's going to be a big pre-season, guys, but I want to thank you for watching. Join me tomorrow when we start season 12, and hopefully it's a good season for us, but I will crack on with pre-season now and see what we can do in preparation for our new season.